the final soundbite in the mini-series, I thought it'd be fun to do something on how to interact with other band members when playing a solo. This is one of my favourite things to do whenever I find myself playing with other musicians who enjoy improvising and are willing to have a go at a bit of spontaneous riffing off one another. If you're still quite new to improvising, you may find the prospect of adding this dimension to your soloing a little daunting. But in this little lesson, I hope to be able to prove to you that this approach to soloing is actually easier than it may at first appear. I've thrown together a special backing track to go with this lesson that includes bars of improvising from drums, bass and keyboards. On this track I've left each second bar effectively blank for you to improvise over in response to the contribution from each of the other instrumentalists. Let me demonstrate how this is supposed to work. We're in the key of G, and I'll be using almost exclusively bits of blues scale in the key of G. So first to respond is the drummer. So you can hear me playing in response to each of the bars that he solos over. And the good thing about starting with drums is that I'm putting your attention immediately on the most important aspect of how to do this. And that is to concentrate mainly on rhythm. When we come to the next section of the track, we'll be responding to the bass player. And you'll hear that although I make some attempt to copy or at least approximate the melody lines that the bass plays, I don't always get that dead right. But as long as I don't try to get too complex and I pay close attention to the rhythm of the phrases he plays, I'll come up with something that sounds reasonably okay. That will have given you the general idea. I deliberately made the keyboard part a little bit trickier than the bass and drum sections. But as long as you focus on the rhythm first and then attempt to get closer and closer to copying the melody lines, I think you'll quickly get the hang of this approach to improvising. Just spending time practicing against a track like this should help develop your ears and your phrasing ability. For sight members, you can access your own copy of the file for this audio track from the link below the screen. For the rest of you, I'll run through the backing track once now on the video, so that you can use that if you fancy giving it a go. Do let me know how you get on, and I'll see you again soon.